Dr. Sharma is a clinical psychologist and a COPD patient. Even though he made this program in consultation with physicians, respiratory therapists, physical therapists, and other experts, you must consult your own doctor.
Not all exercises are suitable for everyone. Some may result in injury. We do not know your specific condition, so please consult your doctor prior to attempting any of the exercises.
Watch the entire video first before you attempt any of the exercises shown. Learn pursed-lip breathing and diaphragmatic breathing, and then attempt these exercises.
Never force or strain. Listen to your body. If you feel unusually short of breath, dizzy, or uncomfortable, stop and take a break.
When you do it correctly, this exercise program may help to strengthen muscles and reduce shortness of breath. You can always build up on what you already have. You may attempt some of these exercises if you can walk at least 300 feet on the level ground in 6 minutes with or without supplemental oxygen and not get breathless. Have an oxygen saturation of 92 or more with or without supplemental oxygen, and preferably have attended a pulmonary rehabilitation program and learned to exercise in a safe manner. If you don't walk 300 feet in 6 minutes yet, or if you are simply out of practice, start walking. Check the walk talk. If you are not used to exercising, start out slowly with 5 minutes. Stay with the first 5 exercises in this program until you build strength and stamina. Above all, check with your doctor as to which of these exercises will be suitable for you. Walk talk. Start walking from today just for a minute or two and build up to 6 minutes. If you walk 25 steps today, over a period of time you can build it up to 30, 40, or 50 steps. Focus on how long you walk instead of how far you walk. Suppose you can walk only 5 minutes today. How would you feel after a few months when you might be walking for 20, 25, or even 30 minutes? Remember, work on how long you walk. Don't be concerned with how far you walk. Slowly and steadily build your stamina for walking and exercise. In this exercise program, we will show you how to strengthen your legs and control shortness of breath so you can walk.
Hi everybody, this is Vijay, V for Victor, J for Johnny. This is my home. Welcome to my home. Feel at home. I'm a person with COPD. I was diagnosed with emphysema 10 years ago, and I'm sure it had combination of my genes, chronic bronchitis ever since childhood, and believe some component of asthma in it. In last 10 years, I believe that the deterioration in my lung has been most minimum. So I'm going to show you some of the things I do which have helped me. I do have acute exacerbations of COPD symptoms, that out of control breathing that does not stop day and night, and the mucus that keeps flowing like a little river flowing, and the breathlessness. And I cannot do some of the exercises that I can do when I'm my normal phase. But I do something even in that phase. I walk as much as I can walk. My doctor treats me aggressively to get the symptoms in control, and I do light exercises along with the walk. And I do lot of relaxed breathing and lot of relaxation for the body and for the mind, and with relaxed breath. And we are going to share some of those things. But first of all, let us talk about breathing. How does the breathing works? I'm not a medical doctor, so I cannot explain it to you as good as someone who is medically trained can. But we have COPD. We deal with the problem day and night. It is our body, it's our lungs, it is our breath. So we got to understand something about it. So to take help to explain how the breathing works, I have invited Mr. Sam. So let's meet Mr. Sam over here. This is Mr. Sam. Mr. Sam is an insider. He knows about the breathing from inside out. Now, we're first gonna look at the rib cage to appreciate how everything connects to everything in the rib cage. There are muscles. There are muscles over here. There are muscles over here. And muscles everywhere that help the rib cage to move in all three dimensions. And it all happens automatically as we breathe in. You see the breastbone here, you can feel it just like this sharp point over here. And this is where the ribs part. So just slide your hands down here. So we got these ribs here. So when we inhale, see how the ribs widen, rib cage lifts, and from back to front of the chest becoming wider too. So that is the movement. Now make a mark of this. The breastbone point here, sliding the hands over here, because we will use this in a couple of the exercises. And then sliding down, that's the second point. This is where the side ribs are. So that's on our body.
In obstructed breathing, the diaphragm often becomes rigid and does not move as well as before. The bottom ribs do not move as well along with the diaphragm. Therefore, the goal is to make the diaphragm move up and down along with the rib cage. For a more detailed explanation of breathing, please refer to the educational portion at the end of the video. Restore, nourish, and relax. Neck and shoulder relaxation. During relaxation session and post-lip breathing session, Dr. Sharma rests his hands on his thighs. If that doesn't suit you, keep your hands in your lap or lean over and rest your elbows on the table. If it hurts to bring your hands up to your neck and head, let the hands rest and bring your mind to your neck, face, and head. Scan your neck, face, and head for any tension. Then release the tension. Feel the muscles softening and loosening. Notice that all the cells and tissues inside are opening up. Fresh, warm blood is flowing into the blood vessels, into the muscles, and throughout the tissues. Over time, with steady practice, the connection between mind and muscle will grow stronger and you will be able to relax more and more.
Feel if there is any tension in these muscles. Just go and relax them. And sit back. Sit back. Keep your feet just hip width apart so there is no tension in the legs. Arms are relaxed, shoulders relaxed. And feel like your shoulders are going towards the back and down. And let your breath just follow a nice, relaxed rhythm.
Notice how Dr. Sharma is breathing. His throat is relaxed and still. His neck and shoulders are not moving at all. Relaxed breath helps with shortness of breath and provides more oxygen.
Start with your hands. Relax your hands, your elbows, your upper arms, your shoulders. Feel your shoulders are becoming loose and supple. And shoulders are drawn towards back and lowered, like your elbows are being pulled down towards the chair. Relax your forehead, relax your eyes, and all the tiny, tiny muscles around the sockets of your eyes, and your jaw, cheeks, the neck, the throat, and sit for a couple of minutes just relaxing the body with each out breath. You may keep your eyes closed or open. I'm going to keep my eyes closed. And each time as you breathe out, let your whole body become more relaxed, more loose, more supple. And drop that breathing down into that belly bucket. Just drop the breath.
So pause the tape, sit for a couple of minutes relaxing your body and mind. Relax your breath.
Take nice, easy, relaxed breath. So that was our neck and shoulder relaxation. Now we will
Restore, nourish, and relax. Facial massage.
massaging the face, massaging the shoulder and neck, and that way we also get some warming up action in that. It's a free massage. You don't have to go anywhere. You can do it yourself.
If it hurts to bring your hands up to your face, let the hands rest and do a mental massage. Imagine someone you love is massaging your face, forehead, ears, and all those parts of the body that Dr. Sharma mentions. Or, if you have a guardian angel, feel that your guardian angel is pouring out that soothing and healing angelic light into every part of your body.
Just bring your hands and your forehead, since these muscles get tightened, loosen them up around your ears, around your jaw. Feel the heat. You may even warm up your hands and rub them here around these sinus points, the nose, mouth, and the neck, where the shoulders join the neck, and the arms, and the lower body, abdomen, chest. Relax the abdomen from inside and outside, eyes, lower legs. Let the whole body become refreshed and alert. So that's the facial massage exercise.
Restore, nourish, and relax. Pursed lip breathing.
Now this is the exercise for pursed lip breathing. As everybody says, that smell the rose through your nose and blow the candle with your mouth. So I thought we'll just keep the rose here to remind ourselves, and the candle to do pursed lip breathing. So let's keep the rose away.
The candle is shown here purely for demonstration purposes. Do not try this at home, as the smoke from the candle may irritate your lungs.
Now, we want to do gentle blowing of breath, blowing at the candle, just enough to flicker the light, but not put out the lights. Now pursing your lips like puckered lips or like you're going to kiss a baby. Cheeks are relaxed. That's the gentle, slow breathing, blowing at the candle. So now we are gonna do the breathing. Inhalation will start with a count of 4. And first few times we will just exhale to a count of 4, equal exhale, inhale. Then we will increase the exhale to a count of 6. Keep the inhale still to a count of 4. And then some of you may even double the exhalation, keeping the inhalation for a count of 4 and exhalation for a count of 8.
Let's do pursed lip breathing, slow and easy. Pucker your lips as if you're going to whistle or kiss a baby. Keep your cheeks and jaw relaxed. Slowly exhale. Breathe in through your nose if possible, as if to smell a rose. Then blow your breath out very gently. Softly and slowly bend the candle flame. Release all the stale air from your lungs. Throughout the exercise, try to keep your breath relaxed. Keep your neck, shoulders, and face relaxed, especially your cheeks, and blow your breath softly and slowly. From his consultation with professionals and patients, Dr. Sharma has found that for some people, breathing through the entire lips rather than rounded lips works better. Some find that exhaling through slightly tightened lips helps them more with shortness of breath. Find what works best for you. The important thing is to keep a consistent flow of breath and to breathe slowly. We will try to maintain a 4-second inhale if possible, while gradually lengthening our exhalation to 8 counts. I will say the numbers out loud, but you may go at your own pace by silently counting in your head, making one number count equivalent to about 1 second. The important thing is that you breathe to a count that's comfortable for you, but keep the exhalation equal to or longer than the inhalation. Ready? Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Dr. Sharma's breathing may sound loud in this program because he's breathing into a microphone. Your breathing doesn't have to be so loud. It is more helpful to breathe softly. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Now we will extend the exhalation to a count of 6. For demonstration purposes, Dr. Sharma will place his hands on his lower ribs to show you the breathing movement. You will not want to do this as it may increase tension in your shoulders. Ready? Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. In order to demonstrate the action of the diaphragm, Dr. Sharma exaggerates the movement so you can see more clearly, but you don't need to strain yourself. Simply bring your attention to the lower side ribs and gently allow the ribs to move. The ribs will expand as you inhale and contract as you exhale. 4, 5, 6. Now, if possible, increase the exhalation to a count of 8. Ready. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's now go back to an inhale of 4 counts with an exhale of 6, which can become a normal breathing pattern for many people. Ready? Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is pursed lip breathing, or PLB. If you start to feel short of breath during exercise, perform your exercises while doing PLB, or take a break and do PLB. It can be very helpful when done correctly. Pursed lip breathing can be done while sitting, standing, or lying down. Do it slowly and gently. Resist the temptation of doing PLB harder or faster. Instead, relax. Be calm. Try to slow your breathing. Keep a steady flow of breath and gradually increase your exhalation. That can reduce shortness of breath. Dr. Sharma has noticed that his O2 level temporarily increases by 2 to 3 points after PLB.
We are going to do arm exercises. So once you get used to them and you feel that you want it more challenging, then you can use some weights. And you don't have to go to the store and buy weights. You can use things which are in your kitchen. You can use these pins, they are 1 pound each. You can use them for lifting. You can use the soup cans or corn cans. They are generally 14 ounce, 16 ounce. But the most convenient thing I have found is the good old water bottle. You can start with half the bottle. As you get more used to that, then use 3/4, fill the bottle, and when you think you can just do it easy, then you can throw the water out and put rice in it or beans in it to make it more heavy. But first you have to get used to doing these exercises without the weights. It's only after good practice when you want to make it more challenging. Okay. So first exercise we are going to do is what I call arm wrestler exercise. This is arm wrestle exercise. Now we want to inhale while sitting, and exhaling, bring the arms to the shoulders and down. So this is the action. Inhale while sitting, exhaling, hands up, hands down. So inhale while sitting, exhaling, inhale while sitting, exhaling. You know, you go to a restaurant and you order something and it's not coming and you ask what has happened and the waiter says, I don't know. So we have an exercise for this. So inhaling, chest out, palms out. Exhaling, palms in.
Or if you prefer, exhaling palms out and inhaling palms in.
Exhaling, arms in. So let me show you. Inhaling, chest out, palms out. Exhaling.
Remember, if you prefer, you may exhale as you bring your palms out. With practice, as arms get stronger, do this exercise 6 times or more.
Next one is hands up guy, like hands up, I don't know. So inhaling, palms to the side. Exhaling, palms down. Inhaling, palms by the shoulders. Exhaling, down. Inhaling.
Or, if you prefer, exhaling palms up, inhaling palms down. Exercises while sitting. Warm-ups for the legs.
The first one, I call it heels and toes. So this is how it goes. Inhale while sitting, exhaling, heels up and down. Inhale while sitting and exhaling, heels up and down. So inhale. Now, you can use weights in this if this is too light an exercise for you and you want to make it more challenging, or once you get so used to it and you want to add some more challenge, you can use like ankle weights or this type of weight, but we're going to do without the weights. So this exercise we are going to do is just straightening the legs. So we hold the knee with both hands. This is the front leg exercise. Hold it so while inhaling and exhale up and exhaling down. Inhale while sitting and exhaling up and down. Inhale while sitting, exhaling up and down. Now we will switch sides. So inhale while sitting, exhale, leg up and exhaling down. Inhale while sitting, exhaling, leg up and down.
With practice, as you get stronger, lift the leg and hold it without the support of your hands.
So next exercise is leg to the side. So we will inhale while sitting, and then exhaling, you can take your leg to the side and still exhaling, bring it back. Okay? Now you can just slide the foot, or if you have strong muscles, then you can lift it. Okay? So either slide or lift, like this. So inhale while sitting, exhaling, leg to the side and back. Inhale while sitting, exhaling, leg to the side and back. Now we will switch sides, the other leg. So inhale while sitting, and then leg out to the side and in.
With practice, as the legs get stronger, lift the leg to the side instead of sliding the foot. Exercises while sitting, warm-ups for the midsection.
Remember when I was showing you on Mr. Sam this area, that this is our focus area. This is the breastbone here, where the ribs part, so keeping the hands over here. Then we want to, as we exhale, we go down, make the chest and belly small, exhaling, and then inhaling, we make the midsection tall. So exhaling,
With practice, as you get stronger, do this exercise 6 times or more.
gentle and easy. The next one we are going to do is the side rib breathing. So just where your hands were here first, take your hands to the sides. Now, if this is uncomfortable for your shoulders, creates tension, then you can just relax your hands and keep the intention of breathing through the sides. So this is how this exercise goes, that when we are exhaling and when you're halfway through the exhaling, then you squeeze the ribs, just gently and slowly squeeze the ribs. And when you inhale, feel your ribs breathing into your hands. So exhaling, half the way exhale, then gently squeezing, getting the old stale air out, and then breathing and feel the ribs breathing into your hands.
With practice, as you get stronger, do this exercise 6 times or more.
Let's talk some more about diaphragmatic breathing. The action of the diaphragm definitely occurs in the front of the abdomen, but even more powerful action is in the lower ribs. When you inhale, lower ribs expand outward. When you exhale, lower ribs contract inward. To explain this expansion and contraction of the lower ribs, Dr. Sharma has a gait belt placed at the lower ribs so he can better demonstrate. First, he will exhale and measure the size of his midsection. Then as he inhales, the belt will show the increase in the size. This will demonstrate the difference between expansion and contraction. Exhaling, exhaling, exhaling. It is 7.5 inches. Upon inhalation, it is 4 inches. So you see the difference between inhalation and exhalation. It's 3.5 inches around. Do you also notice that when the side ribs expand, the abdomen in front also expands? It has taken Dr. Sharma many years of exercise to obtain this level of diaphragmatic flexibility. Be patient. It takes time. In many COPD patients, ribs become very rigid and hardly move. The abdomen can be inflated with very little action in the ribs. Dr. Sharma will demonstrate. So don't just expand the belly area. Move the lower ribs also. The midsection warm-ups that Dr. Sharma showed you will help you increase the action in the ribs. Dr. Sharma will now show spinal movements that will assist with diaphragmatic breathing. While exhaling, move your spine forward. And inhaling, the movement is back. Inhaling, make the spine long. If raising your arms is difficult or uncomfortable for you, press your palms against the back of your seat instead to elongate your spine. Now exhaling, bend sideways. And the other way. Inhaling. And exhaling, bend sideways. Inhaling and exhaling, bend sideways. Inhaling and now exhaling, twist the spine. Make the spine flexible, and it will help you with your breathing. Exhaling, twist the spine. Go slow. Be patient and gentle with yourself so you don't get sore.
Exercises while standing. Warm-ups for the arms.
Now, some of you may want to do exercises while standing. So we're going to first do an arms exercise. I call it traffic guide. And the exercise goes like this. One arm up all the way, the other arm by the side. Okay? Now, some of you may have real tense shoulders, and you may not want to go up all the way. You can relax the shoulders, keep the arm below the shoulder level, keep the other arm also below the shoulder level. But those who can do up all the way, they feel free to do so. So let's see. Inhaling, arms go up. Exhaling, arms come down.
Or, if you prefer, exhaling, arms up. Inhaling, arms down. With practice, as you get stronger, do this exercise 6 times or more on each side.
Now we are going to switch side. So the other arm comes up, all the way up, and this arm goes horizontally. So inhaling, arms up, exhaling, arms down.
Or, if you prefer,
up.
Exhaling, arms up.
Exhaling,
Inhaling, arms down. Exercises while standing. Warm-ups for the legs.
Now we are going to do exercises for legs while standing. The first exercise is knee lift. So we inhale while standing, and while exhaling, we lift the knee up and still exhaling down. So inhaling, standing, exhaling, knee up and down. Now we will switch side. So now to the right leg. Inhaling while standing, exhaling, knee up and down. Inhaling while standing, exhaling, knee up and down.
With practice, as you get stronger, do this exercise 6 times or more on each side.
The next leg exercise is side leg lift. So inhale while standing, exhaling, leg out to the side. Inhale while standing, exhaling, leg out to the side and back. Inhale while standing, exhaling, leg out to the side and back. Let's switch sides. Now the left leg. Inhale while standing, exhaling, leg out to the side and down. So inhale while standing, exhaling, leg out to the side and down.
With practice, as you get stronger, do this exercise 6 times or more on each side.
The next exercise is front leg lift. So stand by the chair, one hand holds the chair, the other hand supports the pelvis, and we shift the weight on the right leg. So the left leg is ready for action. And inhale while standing, exhaling, leg up and down. Inhale while standing, exhaling, leg up and down. Inhale while standing, exhaling, leg up and down. We'll do that 3 more times. So that was for left leg. Now we will exercise the right leg. So shift the weight on left leg. Still the same position, one hand holding the hand, the other hand supporting the pelvis. Inhale while standing, and then exhaling, leg up and down. Inhale while standing, exhaling, leg up and down. Inhale while standing, exhaling, leg up and down. And now 3 more times.
With practice, as you get stronger, do this exercise 6 times or more on each side. Some of you may want to stop here and go to pursed lip breathing and relaxation.
The next exercise is mountain pose. So feel strong like a mountain, steady and firm. And we inhale while standing, and exhaling, we go on the toes, heels up, and exhaling, heels down. So inhale while standing, exhaling, heels up and down.
With practice, as you get stronger, do this exercise 6 times or more. Exercises while standing. The tree pose.
Now the next one is the tree pose. After the mountain comes the tree pose. So standing straight and tall, holding the chair, inhale while standing, and take one exhale, and then bring your leg up, and stay as long as you want, 1 breath, 2 breaths, or 3 breaths. And if you have a good balance, then you don't have to use the hand on the chair. You can just stand and bring your leg up and then stay for a breath or 2 or 3, like this. Let's switch side now and make the left leg firm and steady, standing tall and straight. Bring the left foot to the ankle, above the ankle, on the knee, as far as hold the chair, or if you want to do without hands, freestanding.
With practice, as you get stronger, do this exercise without support for several breaths. While doing the exercise, keep the breath relaxed and steady. Exercises while standing. The warrior pose.
In this exercise, which we call warrior pose, in the warrior pose you keep the feet parallel, hold the chair, keep the left foot where it is, take the right foot back, 2 feet, 2.5 feet, 3 feet, whatever your length of your leg. Keep the back leg straight and firm. Take the force into the ground from the heel. Nice and firm back heel. Front foot. This is the front foot. That's where the knee bends. Okay, you can hold the chair like this, and exhaling, bend the knee. Keep the back leg firm. And back. Now, if you've got good balance and you can do it freestanding, then say you inhale while standing and exhaling, bend the knee and up. Exhaling, bend the knee and up. Let's switch side now, so bring both feet parallel. This time the right foot stays here, the left foot goes at the back, 45-degree angle, back leg stays straight and firm, look in front, keeping the pelvis nice in front, hold the chair or freestanding. So you are inhaling while standing, exhaling, bend the knee. Keep the back leg firm. And back. Inhale while standing, exhaling, bend the knee, and back.
With practice, as you get stronger, do this exercise 6 times or more on each side. Level 2, forward bend while sitting.
And the next exercise, turn the chair around, flush it against the wall, and sit down. We are going to do a forward bend exercise. Keep the feet either just right under your knees. If that is uncomfortable, then you can take the feet here. So either at 90-degree angle, the knees and feet, ankle, knees, nice and straight 90-degree angle, or take them in front. So while exhaling, we will bend forward like this, and inhaling, come back up like this. Inhale while sitting, and exhaling, down, down, down. Inhaling, back up. Exhaling, bend down. Inhaling, come back up.
Pause and take a breath or two each time you come up. Pause the tape if you need to. Remember to do pursed lip breathing. With practice, as you get stronger, do this exercise 6 times or more. Some of you may want to stop here and go to pursed lip breathing and relaxation. The warrior pose advanced while standing.
Now we are going to do warrior pose advanced. You've done warrior pose before. This is a little more challenging. Starting position is the same. Feet are parallel, hip width apart. Left foot stays in front. The right foot goes back. Just whatever is the leg of your length, about 2.5 feet back. The left foot stays firm. The back leg, the heel stays firm. And there are 2 actions involved in this. So now we are gonna do the exercise. So exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling. And now we will do 3 more times. Now we will switch sides. So this time the right foot stays front, the left foot goes back. And again the same action, exhaling, fists come by the hips, and inhaling, palms by the shoulders. Exhaling, inhaling. So exhaling, hips by the fists, and inhaling, palms by the chest. So let's do it.
With practice, as you get stronger, do this exercise 6 times or more on each side. The chair pose involves both standing and sitting.
This is an imaginary chair, but first we sit on the real chair. Inhale while sitting, then exhale and stand half the way. Sit on the imaginary chair, hold your breath, exhaling, stand up all the way.
With practice, as you get stronger, do this exercise 6 times or more. Rest and take a breather when you need to. Remember pursed lip breathing. Some of you may want to stop here and go to pursed lip breathing and relaxation. Exercises while standing. The triangle pose.
So now we are going to do triangle pose. So for triangle pose, feet are 2.5 or 3 feet apart. Feet are parallel. Then we turn the left foot out and the right foot remains 90-degree angle. And let me first show you the position of the body in the pose. So the right hand comes behind the back, the left hand comes here, and then we are turning sideways, looking up, or if that creates tension in the neck, then look in front. So that is the action. Now let's talk about the breathing. So inhale while standing, exhaling, bend sideways, sideways, bending the knee and looking up. And inhale while standing, exhaling, bending sideways, bending the knee and looking up. Inhale while standing, exhaling, bending sideways, looking up. Now let's do 3 more times.
With hand rested on the chair, stay there for a breath or two and come back up exhaling. Remember pursed lip breathing. Rest in and out of the pose if you need to.
Now let's switch sides. So this time I'm going to turn around so you can also see the triangle pose from the back. So this time, right foot stays out and the left foot stays 90 degrees. So inhale while standing, bring the hand behind the back, support the back, whatever feels comfortable, this way or holding it like this. So inhale while standing, exhaling, bend sideways, bend the knee, look up. Inhale while standing and exhaling, bend sideways, looking up.
With practice, as you get stronger, do this exercise 6 times or more on each side. Level 2, forward bend while sitting.
Now in the triangle pose, we got the body a little bit off the center. So we're going to do the forward bending that we did before so we can bring the body back to the center. So we turn the chair around and sit, feet forward.
With practice, as you get stronger, do this exercise 6 times or more. Some of you may want to stop here and go to pursed lip breathing and relaxation. Exercises while sitting. The seated twist.
So now we are going to do a seated twist. So for seated twist, of course, we sit down first. Feet hip width apart. Standing, sitting straight. Now bring your right hand behind your back, the middle of the back. And your left hand goes outside the right leg. So inhale and exhaling, turn the head towards the shoulder. And inhaling, come back to the center. So that's how it goes. Keep the right hand relaxed, shoulder relaxed. So you may bend that back hand a little bit so shoulder remains relaxed. Inhale while looking front and exhale, twisting. Make sure you're twisting from the back, from here. And let's switch sides now. So this time the right arm goes outside the left foot. The left hand goes behind the chair, shoulders relax, bend the elbow a little bit, looking in front, inhale.
With practice, as you get stronger, do this exercise 6 times or more on each side.
Remember, you're twisting from the waist.
Twist is a unique exercise for the spine. Take a breath or two, staying in this position if you can. Each time as you exhale, you may twist a little more from the waist if it feels right for you.
And that was seated twist. We had already seated. We took the body off the center in the seated twist, so we'll do a forward bend again to bring the body back to the center.
With practice, as you get stronger, do this exercise 6 times or more. Some of you may want to stop here and go to pursed lip breathing and relaxation. Exercises while standing. The standing twist.
So now we are going to do the standing twist. So for standing twist, let's turn the chair around. In this, the feet position is a little different. We spread the feet about 2.5 feet or 3 feet, depending on the length of your legs. So the chair is in the center. And this is the starting position for the standing twist. Both the hands over here. Now we go into the pose. So bring your right hand over to the left edge of the seat. Bring your left hand behind your back. And then inhale in this position and then twist. And then come back and take a breath. Just nice, easy inhale. Get the body back in center. And when you are ready, then you bring the right hand back to the left edge. Left hand goes here. Inhale, exhaling, twist.
If it feels right and the breath is calm and steady, stay for a breath or two in this position. When you come out of the pose, you may rest for a breath or two. Remember pursed lip breathing.
And now we will switch sides. So we start with the starting position. But this time the left hand goes to the right edge and the right hand comes behind the back. Inhale in this position and exhale. Each time come back to the center and take a breath. and get the body nice and centered. And then start all over again. So left hand goes to the right side and the right arm behind the back. Inhale and exhale.
With practice, as you get stronger, do this exercise 6 times or more.
And that was the standing twist. So we got the body again off the center. So we are going to bring the body back into center. We are going to do a nice cooling off forward bend now. Nice and easy.
Level 2, forward bend while sitting.
So we turn the chair around and sit. Now you can do this either just as we were doing before, sliding the hands both ways, or if you are still feeling strong, you can raise your arms. So I'm going to raise my arms and do the forward bend that way. So raise the arms, inhale, exhaling, go down.
If raising the arms and bending is harder, you may keep the hands on your legs. You may take a breath or two each time as you come up. To make the exercise more challenging, when you go down, stay in the pose for a breath or two. With practice, as you get stronger, do this exercise 6 times or more.
And that was the cooling off forward bend. Now, for cooling off, just walk around in the house for 3 to 4 minutes before you sit down for pursed lip breathing. Just always remember, 3 to 4 minutes just walking. Maybe you can do standing, do pursed lip breathing, or just walk a little bit so you don't just suddenly stop from doing the exercises. So that's walking is a part of cooling off around the house.
To cool down, take a slow and relaxed walk in and around your house for a few minutes before you take a seat. Or perhaps you just want to move a little or stand still and do pursed lip breathing. Just be careful not to sit down too suddenly. Dr. Sharma has already walked slowly around his house for a few minutes. His breath has settled down, and now he is ready to do relaxed breathing. We have shown you pursed lip breathing and diaphragmatic breathing, so you may ask, what is relaxed breathing? Relaxed breathing is all about letting go. Letting go of any stress, tension, or worries that you have about your breathing, about your health, and all the problems in the world. Nothing else matters except your relaxed breathing. It's a time to focus on taking deep, slow, relaxed breaths through your abdomen. Relaxed breathing is good for stress management, physical health, and mental relaxation. Keep the body relaxed, especially the face, the neck, and upper chest. If it feels right and everything is clear, you may inhale and exhale through your nose, keeping the mouth closed. Sometimes you may want to do very gentle and soft pursed lip breathing. A mixture of regular breathing and PLB helps Dr. Sharma to keep his breath relaxed at all times. To help keep track of the breathing, Dr. Sharma has a beeper here. So you can do your breathing following the beep. You will hear one beep every second. Or you may do the breathing at your own pace and count silently in your head. Make one number count equivalent to about 1 second. Once again, the important thing is that you breathe to a count that's comfortable for you, keeping the exhalation equal to or longer than the inhalation. Breathe at the rate that's comfortable for you. Notice the relaxed breath of Dr. Sharma. His cheeks are relaxed. His neck and shoulders are relaxed. He is breathing softly and slowly. Let go of any stress, tension, or worries. Nothing else matters except your relaxed breathing. Focus on taking deep, slow, relaxed breaths.
So now let's do a brief relaxation for the whole body and for the mind and for the breath. So just sit down comfortably. Make sure that your back is rested and you are sitting nice and easy and comfortable. So make yourself comfortable. If you need to put any pillow or something behind your back, do that. Make yourself comfortable. Keep your hands just over your knees and feet just hip width apart so there is no tension in the body. And close your eyes. And just pay attention to your breathing and start relaxing. And I will walk you through this relaxation step by step. Sitting nice and easy, relax, paying attention to your breathing. Let the breath drop down into the belly. Relax your hands. Relax your elbows, your upper arms, shoulder joints, your neck, and the space between the shoulder pads and the back of the head and the scalp. Let the muscles, tiny muscles in the eye sockets relax. Let the cheeks relax. Relax your jaw and your lips. Relax your chin, your throat. Relax your chest, your upper back. Relax your midsection. Relax your abdomen. And now relax your entire trunk from the outside and inside, including the chest, including the abdomen. Relax the pelvis. Relax your thighs. Relax your lower legs, your feet, and all the 10 toes, including the space between the toes. Relax your soles of the feet. And now, as you breathe out, let the whole body relax from head to toes. Nice relaxation. And just in your mind, say some word that gives you peace and relaxation. It could be a word like peace, or relax, or serenity, anything that gives you peace and comfort, and so you relax. And sit if you have more time and keep relaxing. With each breath out, relax your body even more each time.
You may do this relaxation several times a day. This type of relaxation helps to breathe more fully and deeply, and it reduces shortness of breath.
There is a time for play as there is time for work and time for exercise. So in the time for play, I do some things which I believe also help with breathing, such as whistling, humming, blowing the bubbles, and singing in the bathroom or outside the bathroom when nobody is listening, and I'll spare you of my singing. But these are playful things that might also help with breathing. Now, we are first going to look at the rib cage to appreciate how everything connects to everything in the rib cage. You see ribs over here? These are 2 floating ribs. You can see them here. Those 2 floating ribs, they move a lot more as we can feel them. Then the ribs, these 2 ribs are connected with each other. There's cartilage going over there connecting to the breastbone. Now these ribs connecting to this rib and that rib connecting to this rib. See how they are connected. And all of these are connected to the breastbone. Now, these ribs going back to the spinal column, and they are connected with the spinal column through the muscles, through the ligaments, and so there is action taking place over there when we breathe in, action taking place here from back to front, action taking place in vertical extension. So rib cage moves in all three directions when we breathe in. It's moving vertically, the whole rib cage is lifting, the rib cage is widening by the sides, which is all flexible here. And the rib cage from back to the front becoming wider in all three directions. And there are muscles. There are muscles over here, there are muscles over here, and muscles everywhere that help the rib cage to move in all three dimensions. And it all happens automatically as we breathe in. Now let's look down here. Down here, think of this is the diaphragm muscle. Okay. Now, here are all the abdominal organs. Your liver on the right side, stomach on the left side, intestines, small intestines, large intestines, and then come the rib cage. And rib cage, in the rib cage, the diaphragm is attached on all three sides. The diaphragm is attached to the front here, to the first 6 ribs. It's attached to the sternum. This is the breastbone. Attached to the breastbone comes attached to the first 6 ribs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 6 ribs, and connected to the back ribs, but it is like this shape. It's like a kidney bean shape. Now, but its action is like of an umbrella. Goes up, down. So I thought best way to explain is just giving the example of umbrella. We're first going to see the exhalation action. So let's open the umbrella. When the diaphragm relaxes, means this dome thing goes up, like the umbrella, opened umbrella. When we are breathing in, it recoils like this, creating a vacuum here for inhalation. So the whole rib cage is lifted, making room for the lungs to be filled with air. Now, that is the umbrella-like action taking place here. Now the movement of these ribs, some of the doctors would describe that as a bucket handle movement. So let me just get hold of a bucket and show how that is called as a bucket handle movement. Now you have to imagine, let's say this is the bucket, this is a breathing bucket, this is the lower body. Now imagine that there are 6 handles here, 6 handles here, and they are connected to each other as there are muscles connecting these ribs. So the movement is happening like this. So that's why it's called bucket handle movement. But you have to imagine that there are 6 handles to these buckets, and they are connected on each side. They are flexible, just like the rib cage we just explained. So that is the bucket handle movement. Now, that is the good breathing. That's a good inhalation. That's what our doctor wants us to do. Now, so in exercises, anytime, if we can make a focus on this part, which is, and now let's see it on our body. You see the breastbone here, you can feel it just like this sharp point over here. And this is where the ribs part, so just slide your hands down here. So we got these ribs here. So when we inhale, see how the ribs widen, rib cage lifts, and from back to front of the chest becoming wider too. So that is the movement. Now make a mark of this. The breastbone point here, sliding the hands over here, because we will use this in a couple of the exercises. And then sliding down, that's the second point. This is where the side ribs are. So that's on our body. So this was all the talk about inhalation. Now let's talk about exhalation. What happens when we breathe out? As I showed you the movement of the umbrella going up, when it opens up here and the lungs are over here. So it presses against the lower lobes of the lung and the air comes out through the nose. That is the action taking place here, opening of the umbrella. Now, down here, there are muscles here, and muscles here, muscles coming up to here. That help with active exhalation. Now for quiet, relaxed exhalation, all we need is that those muscles that went into action, those muscles that went into contraction during inhalation, just relax. When those muscles relax, exhalation occurs. But if you want to use active exhalation, then all the muscles over here are helping us to do that. So exercises, abdominal exercises for strengthening these muscles, these side muscles, the front muscles, the muscles here in the pelvis, they all can give us a lending hand. Now, as I said, I want to explain after this one more important point about exhalation and inhalation. I explained the bucket handle movement, which we want. But when we have COPD, lungs are obstructed, what do? This is not working very efficiently, bucket handle movement. So we do what is called the pump handle movement. Remember in the old days when there were hand pumps and you use the hand pump and the water is not coming, the more the water not coming, the harder we press the hand pump. So that is the hand pump motion that is taking place over here. This is where when there is severe obstruction of breathing or breathlessness, that a lot of us start using this pump handle movement. Now, the more we use that, we get a little bit of breath this way, but not whole lot. And then this whole area becomes very tense. The shoulders become very tense, the neck becomes very tense, and so we are not getting enough oxygen. Now, wouldn't it be nice to use the bucket handle? It's like the water is down there. It's not coming up by the hand pump movement. So why not take a bucket and draw the water that we need to use? And water is, of course, my analogy for breath.
We also do pump handle breathing when we are tensed up or anxious, or when we panic about our breathing. At such times, it is better to calm down and do diaphragmatic breathing and pursed lip breathing. That way, you can control your breath better.
So, now for that movement, exhalation is very important. The more we can exhale the old and stale air out, the more it makes room for the breath, for that fresh air, oxygen to come in inside the lungs. And these muscles can help with that. The way I understand it in my mind, that if the horse is old and tired and weak and going uphill, carrying this wagon uphill, now from the back we give it a push, we give it a hand, and the horse is here, the diaphragm. So by strengthening these muscles in the abdomen area, the sides of the abdomen, the front of the abdomen, the pelvic muscles, using all those to give that lending hand for exhalation. And I believe that when we do that, when we make these muscles stronger in active exhalation, so when you are doing the quiet and relaxed exhalation, it makes that quiet, relaxed exhalation even better, because the muscles are strong in giving that helping hand. So that is my attempt for explaining how this works. What we have to do is reduce the pump handle movement, use more and more of this bucket handle action, the focus of the action being here, between the navel and this area, solar plexus area, these muscles here, these ribs over here, for the breathing to give us some additional help. And exercises can do that. We are going to use some exercises for strengthening the arms, because arms can help with the chest and movement in the chest, in this whole area, the sides and the legs, because on the legs this whole structure stands. So legs become strong, posture becomes good, these muscles are strengthened to help us with breathing.